WAMWAO started because I had a question in my head of how to write lyrics. I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to not to be a musician, but I wanted to write songs. I am a musician. I've always been a music enthusiast. And I felt like I could create, I could compose, I could write. But when it was time to write, I remember we had a class when I was in college. I didn't go to a music school, but in theology, when I was in college, I did theology, and my major was in worship. And in that class, in one of those classes, there was songwriting. In that major worship, there was songwriting, other topics that we're exploring. So songwriting came, and they asked us to write a love song. And I wrote a song, and it got some traction. Not one, but two. The other one, they didn't let everybody hear them, but the ones that everyone listened to, my two songs are good. So people started telling me, why aren't you writing? Just write and record these things. And I was like, I don't know about writing. I don't know what to write. So when I started thinking of what to write, I was like, actually, that's when I started thinking of a structure, because I didn't want to write out of nowhere. This is what happens to musicians or any other artist, creative artist. Things come to us out of nowhere. Like, you don't plan for it, you did not. Songs come out of nowhere, just like thoughts or any other thing. Everything comes from nowhere. But I wanted to control. I wanted something I can manage. I wanted something that I can always go to and get results. So that's when I started looking for a structure of a formula. Now, before then, I always, just like everyone, had existential questions. Just like everyone, wanted to know how their mind works. Okay, maybe not everyone. I wanted to know how their mind works. And I wanted to know why we're here, What is God? I grew up in a religious family, so what is God? What is this? Why, all those whys. And I started thinking deep. So at that time, I was coming close to my 30s, and I had one question in mind. How should a 30-year-old man think? So all those points, how should a 30-year-old man think? What is life? What is another existential question? And creative questions. I don't want to write just because things are coming to me. No. I want to write because on demand. I want this, let me get it. So those three made me come up with, it's not like I came up, no. Your mind makes up these things. My mind made up these things, and I dug deep. So I stopped looking from the outside. The questions I had already looked from the outside several times, and I got to a point I was like, no, I cannot look from the outside anymore, because I've done this for so long. Now I have to go inward, inside, into the world, the subjective world, which we have no clue. That's the psychological world, that's the philosophical world, that's the ideal world where ideas are formed. So from there, I understood the structure of being, of life. And I was like, oh wow, okay, now I can write. So WAMWAO came as a result of getting that structure. I saw that, this structure is the reason for literally everything. I was like, no, this is not just music. This can be bigger than music. So let's see where it goes, whatever it does, because it covers spirituality, social life, and physical life, or physical manifestation. So that's where WAMWAO came from. So let me break down the mouse structure for you in a simple way, to understand, and it can be answered in different ways. Now, there's one answer. Yes, we are more, we are one. That's the name. That name comes from directly the fact of reality. I am, and I know that I am. When I say that I am, it's a fact, right? You are, everybody. There is isness, there is being. That being is default. It is we can't do anything about it. Like we cannot kill it, we cannot destroy it. There's isness, being. That being knows that he is. There's knowledge of being. That creates duality. That is what creates two. It's not two. Literally, it's not two. The other, whatever we call multiplicity, this is what shows you that they are a reflection and mirroring of the true thing, the one thing, the being. So I know that I am is a reflection of me. This is how we think. I am one, but when I'm going to think, I think as if I'm two. And I can take the other image of myself and I can put anybody else. I can put a president and talk to them. I can put anybody. So that duality nature of life is not out of it being separate. No, it's it being self-reflective. So that's the basic. Now, in that self-reflectiveness, there's gonna be it becomes a relationship, and within that relationship, there's gonna be communication, and within that communication, there's gonna be information. There's no way you're gonna have information without communication. There's no way you're gonna have communication without a relationship. There's no way you're gonna have information without relationship. These are interconnected things. So unity, duality, and trinity. Multiplicity. It starts now to multiply itself into everything. So we have a relationship with the universe. As we are one with the universe, every part of the we are parts of the star system and everything. That's our first body. Our first body is like the universe is the first body, and then we shrink down. We zoom into the planet, and in our WAMWAO, how do we apply the structure? We are already applying the structure. First, we have two sections. We have program that is based on the structure, and that program is there to train and teach creative artists how to think, how to analyze emotions, how to understand behaviors, because the structure is basically the default mode of being. This is how we are. This is how we are structured. So it's there to be educative to the creative artists who have issues with where to get their material, how to be much more, I would say, strategic and structured, and you need most of the work that we do as creators is literally not structured. So this program will give structure first of all to creative artists, so that you can hear songs, music, painting, whatever, that are not only geared to money, to making profit, no, but also that are geared to patriotism. They can be geared to different things. We use art for literally different things. Propaganda. We use art for for worship, spirituality, for whatever. So we're trying to educate first, and then we're gonna have events. We're gonna create events where these guys now perform and show their skills and compete and get better. So the application of of the structure will be very, very much in details, because even the process of creating anything is going to be going towards that, because we have three. We have relationship, communication, and information. So within relationship, that's where everything has to connect, right? Within communication, that's where everything will have to be communicated or whatever. Information, this is how things form, this is how. So the whole process will be taking shape of the structure, and it's not something that you can easily explain to someone who has never had this. But what I can tell you in general terms, it's like um, having a car but understanding how it works. You know, someone who has, you can have a car, don't understand how it works, and you can drive. You can literally drive it. But when you understand how a car works, you can even pimp it. You can even change it. You can even remake it. You can take the battery and use it for something else. You know, it's a battery you can use. So here we are trying to understand the process of creativity, teach it to others. In return, people will do what they understand on a different level, and and the results will be seen. So how we exactly use it, it's gonna be situation by situation, but it will always follow the structure, and the beauty will shine once. This is why we do creativity, is so that we can bring beauty. So once you see beautiful things, you understand there's something behind it, there's a mind behind it. So yeah, that's the relationship part. The beauty is the information, you're seeing it as an information, but between there was a lot of parts that came together to create that. So that's it.